Happy Wednesday, friends. How is everybody? Hope everyone's doing well, ready to work out and get a good one in today, a good sweat in for Wednesday. Hump day, let's do this. What's up, Ash? Morning, Kristen. How's everyone doing today? Happy Wednesday. We got our full body HIIT workout for this morning. Nice, Ash. Good to have you live, girl. Good morning. Got a couple of newbies on this morning. Good morning. Welcome. So you guys are going to need weights if you have them. If you don't have dumbbells, you can get super creative and use anything that weighs anything. Soup cans, laundry jugs. Fill up some recyclable grocery bags and fill them up with soup cans or whatever you want. Anything that weighs anything. Morning, Kristen. How are ya? All right, guys. So we are going to get started. I'm running like a minute behind today. Husband's working from home, so I had to get the kids going with breakfast and, the usual morning craziness. So I ran down here a little bit later than usual. Good morning, Crystal. All right, so yes, let's get started. It's 9:04. Anybody else who's joining later on and watching this, welcome. You're going to need weights. You're going to need your own body weight, of course. You are going to need a good positive attitude. That is the most important thing when you're working out. Well, you don't have to completely be positive, but be ready to work and make sure that you are showing up for yourself. That's what matters. Good morning, Sarah. Okay, so we're going to start with a warm-up. So we got a few minutes to warm our bodies up and get things going here. Everyone's got some water, I hope. Maybe a towel to wipe down. I think you're going to need it today. We're going to be getting a good sweat in, so just make sure you're doing whatever you can. Everybody's at different levels, and we are all just here to show up for ourselves and get a little self-care in. Yes, exercise is self-care. Keep that in mind, not punishment. Okay, standing hip rolls. So these are super awesome. I brought in a few new warm-up moves today. So these are hip rolls. These are this is a move that I like to do in the morning. I've got super tight hips. I have for a few years now. I wake up and my hips are tight and sore, so I like to stand up and I like to do this. If you get dizzy doing this, you might just reduce your range of motion. When you're standing hip width apart, upper body rolls. You can do a couple in one direction. Make sure you switch directions every now and then. All right, so we're going to put our fingertips to our shoulders. We are going to widen out our stance a little bit. Side to side twists, okay? So you're going to feel this one in your back, in your core. Forgot to mention, if you like to work out with music, go ahead and turn some music on. I don't ever play music on Mondays and Wednesdays for these workouts because Facebook Live is a pain in the neck with copyright music. So I just leave it up to you guys to play what you like. Okay, nice wide position with the feet. We are going to squat, double pulse, and stand up. Pulse, stand up. So we're going super slow with these squats. Feeling our quads, feeling our glutes when we stand up. Pressing through the entire foot as we stand up. Toes are pointed forward. We're sitting our butt back, making sure our thighs are parallel to the floor. All right, we've got some arm rolls. We're going to go forward to start. Go ahead and keep that wide stance. Shoulders are still a little sore from Monday myself. All right, let's go backwards. Big arm circles, as long as this feels right. Cracking is okay, as long as it's not painful cracking. Got a lot of ligaments and muscles in the shoulder, so there might be some cracking, as long as it doesn't hurt. Alright, so now we are going to stand like this. You're going to bring your elbows together and open up. So you're going to squeeze your shoulder blades in the back, and then squeeze close. Squeeze the back muscles, squeeze the chest muscles. Make sure you're breathing as you're doing this. Lots of shoulder exercises this morning for our warm-up. Feels good, especially in the morning. Everything is so tight. All right, super wide stance. We got side-to-side lunges where we're going to lunge in one direction and then the other. So hands can be on the knees. You can reach for the floor, whatever works. Make sure you're pressing into your heels. You can also reduce your range of motion if that's too wide for you. Bring your feet in. All right, you guys, stand it up. We're going to do it one more time, okay? So standing hip rolls. Let's do that one again. So legs stay straight, knees stay unlocked. And you roll at the hips, nice and slow. Make sure you switch directions every couple of turns. Hard not to lock the knees with this one. I gotta talk myself. I just had to remind myself not to lock myself. So keep those knees unlocked, as always. Okay. Fingertips on the shoulders, side to side. We do have some good shoulder exercises today. That's why we're warming up the upper body. We'll make sure we're nice and ready to go, nice and loose. All right, wide stance, double pulse, stand up. Make sure you're going nice and slow. We are not speeding things up. This is our warm-up, making sure we are warm. Body feels loose by the time we start. Heart rate's up a little bit. Double pulse, stand up. All right, we got arm rolls. Start with forward arm rolls. Who else jumped on? Good morning, Deanna. What's up? Good morning, Alana. I think I said good morning, Sarah, but I'm saying it again. Arm rolls, guys. Backwards. That's a snap, crackle, and popping this morning. All right, chest openers. Arms like this. Squeeze closed, squeeze open. Gonna feel a little bit of a burn with this one. But in a good way. That means we'll be nice and loose and ready to go. Squeeze the shoulder blades, squeeze the chest. All right. Final move for the warm-up, and then we're going to get started. Side-to-side lunges. Work on getting nice and deep. If you can, spend a couple of seconds on one side if you want. Listen to your body. Do what it's telling you to do. All right, you guys, I think we're ready to go. Feeling nice and loose. Body temp is up a little bit. Are we ready to go? Make sure you have that water nearby. We are starting, so all of our blocks have 6 moves, and we are doing each block twice through. Each move is 40 seconds of work, 15 seconds of rest. We're really gonna try to stick to that 15-second rest because this is HIIT training, so that means high intensity interval training. It doesn't mean we're gonna be jumping around, doesn't mean we're gonna be doing a super amount of cardio at all. It just means that we're trying to get our heart rate up, bring it down a little bit, back up, back and forth, okay? So 15 seconds rest, so be prepared to try to just keep moving through. If you need an extra break in there, feel free to take it. We are starting with renegade push-ups. So you're going to need weights for a plank row and then a push-up, okay? So you're not doing weights for the push-up, but you're going to be on your weights, okay? So weights are going to be set up below the shoulders. All right, here we go. So plank position, wide feet. We're going to do a double row, and then we're going to do a push-up. You guys ready? And go. If you need to bring your hands off the weights, perfectly fine to do so. Also, drop those knees, guys. Your goal is to do a nice strong row. Try to keep those hips from rocking side to side, and then do a nice strong push-up. You may be able to do your row off your knees, and you may have to drop your knees for the push-up. Whatever works. Just get it done. You got 8 seconds. And time. Nice job, you guys. All right, go ahead and take those weights. Stand it up. We've got a narrow squat and then a lunge. All right, here we go. Weights at the side. Go. Narrow squat. One-sided lunge. Narrow squat. One-sided lunge. So that narrow squat, you are sitting back. Those knees are tracking over your shoelaces. Guys, take your time with these strength moves. We are not in any rush here. The time's going by no matter what. Work hard. Do the best you can. We're working lots of muscles with these strength moves. And rest. Okay, go ahead and put those weights to the side. We've got sprinting in place. Whew. Heart rate's up for sure. All right, there we go. Let's do this. Sprinting in place. And go. So yeah, you're just as it says, sprinting in place. Going nowhere fast. So you can pretend you're sprinting down a track. Do whatever you want with your arms. Just keep those feet moving. Come on, guys. 15 seconds. You got this. Keep sprinting. 3, 2, and rest. All right, we're coming down to the floor. We are doing a chest press, 2 skull crushers. So upper body on your backs, feet are flat on the floor. Chest press, turn the palms towards each other, skull crushers. All right, join me now. Go ahead. Chest press, turn, skull crushers. You're doing a little turn of the wrists, working the chest. Then we've got the triceps. So when you are doing the chest press, press that weight right above your chest. Turn those palms towards each other. Elbows are lined up right above the shoulders. They're called skull crushers because the dumbbells come pretty close to your temples, your forehead. Come on, guys, you got this. Feet are flat on the floor. Lower spine is pressing to the floor. 3, 2, and rest. Okay, we've got deadlift to upright row. So we are back up, standing position. So, deadlifts. Feet are hip width apart. You're just watching right now. Take your break. Deadlift. Stand up. Upright row. Okay? All right, here we go. Feet hip width apart. Let's go. Hinging forward. Feeling it in the glutes and the hamstrings. Once you stand up, then you do your upright row. Make sure you stand up first before you do that upright row, you guys. 2 separate moves. So elbows should be coming above the wrists. Your back should be super flat for the deadlift. You're sticking your butt out. You're reaching those, you're bringing those weights right along your legs. Almost there, guys. Let's get, we got time for about 1 or 2 more. And rest. Nice job, guys. All right. Weights to the side. We got jumping jacks. So we've got some cardio moves thrown in there. How are we feeling? 3, 2, jumping jacks, go. So you can do this with your arms. You can do punching arms. You which is stepping out. All of our moves are 40 seconds, guys. Heart rate is up. Hopefully you're feeling good. Once we're done with these jacks, we're going to go right back to renegade push-ups because we're going to go through round one more time. 10 seconds, guys. All right, rest up. 15 seconds. Go ahead and set those weights up. Let me get my fan on. Set those weights up right below the shoulders. Here we go. All right, guys, you guys ready? And go. Double row, push up. If your hands hurt on the weights, I've got metal weights and these are kind of killing me. You can do your push-ups off the weights and then do the row. Just saying, you got options, guys. Come on, we got 10 seconds. And rest. Nice job. We're not doing that one again. Squat, alternating lunge. We're up. How are we doing, guys? Catching the breath. Here we go. Feet hip width apart. Squat. Stand up. Lunge. Here we go. So shoulders stay lined up above the hips for that lunge, okay? Knees stay back. So you're definitely going to find it a little bit harder not to drive your knees forward in that narrow squat, okay? You don't have to sit very far down. Just make sure you're sitting back and keeping those knees back. Very important to keep those knees safe and healthy. Nice job, guys. Looking good. We've got 5 seconds. And rest. Way to go. Okay. Sprinting in place. Let's do this. Good morning, Melissa. Okay. Sprinting in place. 3, 2, let's go. Come on. So we've only got 40 seconds of this move. So your sprint does not have to be my sprint. Your sprint doesn't have to be anybody else's sprint. You just need to make sure that you are sprinting, you are moving, you are doing the best you can. It's hump day. We made it through half the week. We got a little bit of ways to go. Come on. Come on, guys. 10 seconds. You got this. Pick up that pace if you can. Come on, let's move those feet. Time. Woo. All right, calf muscles on fire from that one. Chest press to skull crushers. Let's do this. So on your backs. I know the transition, we don't have a lot of time to get into our next move. Feet on the floor. And go. Press, turn, skull crushers. Take your time. Squeeze the chest muscles. Turn those palms towards each other. Bring those weights down. So you're going from working the chest to working the triceps. 90-degree angles for those skull crushers, you guys. Come on, team. 10 seconds to go. And rest. All right. Oh, back up we go. Deadlift to upright row. We got a few seconds. How are we feeling, team? This is a good one. You don't need heavy weights for this one. All right, feet hip width apart. Weights in front of the thighs and go. Deadlift. Look over your cliff. Stand up. Upright row. Weights stay close to the body. Guys, when I say take your time, I mean it. There's no need to rush through these moves. So when we're sprinting in place and we're doing jumping jacks, that's when you can speed things up a little bit. When you're strength training, you want to focus on your form, building nice strong muscles. So take your time. Good job, guys. 3, 2, and rest. All right. Jumping jacks. We're finishing up block 1. Here we go. 5 seconds. Jumping jacks, 40 seconds, and then we're done with block 1 and we get a little bit longer of a break. All right, here we go. So yeah, this move and your sprint in place. This is the one where you can focus on your speed a little bit more. This is the one where you really want to push your speed a little bit, if you can. Lower impact. You're here. No jumping. Barely any impact. Come on, guys. Come on. You got this. Halfway there. Come on, punch those. If you're doing the punching like me, you don't have to. You can do jumping jacks like this. I like these better. I don't know. Personal preference. 3, 2, rest. So now we're going to take 30 seconds instead of 15, okay? So grab your water. We don't want that heart rate to go down too far. Grab your water. We're moving on to block 2. Same thing. 6 moves, 40 seconds each. We're repeating it. We're doing it twice, okay? So our first move is a sit up and a punch. So you're going to need 2 weights, lighter weights. All right, here we go, guys. 30 seconds goes by pretty quick. Really quick. 2 weights. You're going to sit up, punch, punch. All right, here we go. And go. Weights close to the chest when you do your sit-up. Come up, double punch. I'm going to lower down to my 5s because the 10s are just too heavy for this. You want to make sure when you're punching that your spine doesn't look rounded like this. Keep it strong. Keep the core engaged the entire time. So that's why I drop my weights down. With my 2 10s, when I punched, I can feel my shoulders rounding forward. No good for the lower back. Come on, guys. Come on. 3, 2, and rest. Okay. Moving on to sumo overhead raise. So you can either use 2 weights for this next one, or you can use 1. So maybe start with 2 and then decide. Okay, wide stance, sumo squat is a super wide squat. Weights are in the middle. And go. You're going to squat, stand up, overhead raise. Squat, stand up, overhead raise. So if that overhead raise is feeling too heavy with 2 weights, you drop down to 1. So the overhead raise looks like this. Strong core, squeeze the glutes. When you do your overhead raise, you don't want to be doing this. So if you feel your back bending in the opposite direction in the lower back, that is your cue to lower your weights. Major core move with that overhead lift, right? Keep that core engaged. Keep those glutes squeezed. You're going to feel it. Almost there. 3, 2, and rest. Woo. Nice job, team. Nice job. All right, we got pop squats. No weights for this one. So it looks like this. Squat, pop in on the toes, squat. Kind of like squat jacks. All right, here we go. And go. So lower impact, squat, stand up. So you're doing lateral squats. No jumping, lower impact. So yes, you can pop in on your toes, but make sure those heels are back in your squat. Nice job, guys. Come on. We got 10 seconds. 3, 2, and rest. Woo. Alrighty, upper body time. I mean, we've been doing our upper body this whole time, but this one is strictly upper body. Alright, so it looks like this. Hammer curl, delt raise. Okay? Alright, grab those weights. And here we go, hammer curl. Biceps, and then all you do is lift your shoulders. Lower, back down. Hammer curl, lift, lower, back down. Oh yeah. Core is engaged, even though we're not doing ab moves. That core is always engaged. So when you do the delt raise, all you're doing is lifting those elbows about even with your shoulders. This one's gonna make you sweat. I got lower body next. 3, 2, rest. Yes. Nice job, you guys. All right. Single-legged, alternating single-legged deadlifts. So instead of just focusing, I'm actually going to use my heavier weight for this one. Instead of just focusing on one side at a time, we're going to alternate. So here's what it looks like. One side, stand up, other side. All right, here we go. I've got options for you, so just keep watching. And go. Back is flat, shoulders are back, so you don't want to be bending forward like this. Looks like this. Okay, so here are your options. If you're having some balance trouble, back toe on the floor, split stance deadlift. Step in. Back toe, split stance. I'm doing the same thing. I'm working the same muscles. I'm just helping my balance out a little bit. If you are doing the balance move, I highly recommend looking down at the floor, not at your phone screen, if it's straight ahead of you. Almost there, guys. All right, time's up. Nice job. Well done. All right, we've got burpees. Oh yeah. I can just hear the complaining. All right, guys, we're gonna do burpees for 40 seconds. Are we ready? And go. Down, back, in, up. Options, step back, step in, press on the toes. So burpees is always a scary word for everybody. Everybody can do burpees though. Anybody can do burpees. Take it slow, do the best you can, step back, step in, come up on the toes. You've got low impact options, just get it done. Come on, guys. We are almost there. We've got a few more seconds left. 3, 2, all right, 15-second rest. Going back to sit up double punch. That's right. We already went through block 2 one time. So grab those lighter weights. Join me on the floor. We've got that sit up double punch move again. And 3, 2, go. Sit up, punch, punch. Shoulders back when you punch. Guys, you can do this without weights. If the weights you have are just feeling too heavy, drop the weights, do a sit-up, and a double punch without the weights. Come on, team, come on. 10 seconds. Big exhale as you come up and punch. And rest. Whew. Alrighty, sumo overhead raise. Back at it. Alrighty. So nice wide squat, or nice wide stance. Weights in front, here we go. Wide squat, stand up. Oh, I think I used my 10s last time. Overhead raise, yep. The overhead raise was not happening with my 15s. Overhead raise. Core stays engaged. So yeah, it's gonna feel a little harder this time. Just make sure, once again, that you're not doing this. Yes, it's easier to give yourself a little momentum, but you don't want to mess with your lower back. So keep everything tight. Guys, if you can't go all the way up, this works, okay? Come on, team. All right, time's up. Well done. All right, we've got pop squats. No weights. How are we feeling? Dripping sweat like crazy. Really good calorie burn today. All right, here we go. Squats, hop in. Let's go. Lower impact. Squat, stand up. No popping, no jumping. So yeah, remember these cardio moves can be a little bit more about speed. So if you can move a little bit quicker with these, this is the time to do it. This is the last time we're doing this move, guys. 5 seconds. All right, time's up. Nice job. All right. Next move, hammer curl, delt raise. This is a tricky one because if you use light weights for this, it probably doesn't feel like a whole lot in your hammer curl, but as soon as you get to that delt raise, it's tough. All right, here we go. Hammer curl, raise. So all you're doing is keep making sure your elbows are tucked in when you're doing that hammer curl. Then the elbows come off the body, and then back in. Feet are hip width apart. Core is engaged. That means your navel's tucked in. If someone were to come over to you and try to punch you in the gut, rock hard abs. That's what you're going for. That's an engaged core. 3, 2, and rest. All right, let's do those alternating single-legged deadlifts. Guys, if you're focusing too much on the balance with this move, single stance deadlifts. Trust me, get the work in. That's more important than balancing. All right, here we go. And go. So remember, you're alternating sides. Shoulders are back, back is flat. You feel this one in the glutes and in the hamstrings, big time. So remember your options. Toe back, single stance deadlift. I'm doing the same thing, only I've just got a little help, a little bit of balance help. Come on, you guys. Almost there, 5 seconds. All right, rest up. Well done. Burpees, last time. 40 seconds. Crystal, I'm not sure which move you were referring to, but good to know that it's not all complaining on the other end. I know you don't complain, but talking about everybody else. I'm sure I'm getting some side eye from Deanna right now. All right, here we go. Burpees. And go. 40 seconds, guys. This is it for burpees. Slamming my hands up against the ceiling. Maybe some of you guys are outside right now. I don't know if it's raining yet, but I can't wait to get outside so I don't have to worry about this. Here's my mat. Come on, team. 5 seconds. All right, 30-second rest. Well deserved. Guys, we've got one more block. We're feeling good. We got a little bit more in us. Okay. Woo! Grab that water. Wipe off. I'm going to show you guys the next move. You are still taking your break. T push-ups. You want to go light with these weights, okay? So you're going to be a little bit wider than you were with your renegade row. You're going to do a push-up. And then you're going to open up into a T. Very important that your weights are not going to roll. So make sure that you have weights that have like corners, a little bit of corners. Make sure that they're not going to roll. Okay, very important. All right, here we go. You do this from your knees as well. That was longer than 30 seconds. Whatever. All right, here we go. And go. You got to push up, side plank, bring that weight up, back down, push up, side plank. So guys, if your knees are on the floor, you got one knee down when you open up. If your weights are not sturdy enough, put that one hand down and then open up into the T off the weight. Guys, safety is most important, okay? Keep that in mind. Three, two, and rest. Nice job, guys. I love those personally. They're super challenging. As long as you have weights that are doable, it's kind of a fun move. All right, side lunge and curl. We're up. Okay, so you are going to do a side lunge. You're going to stand up, hammer curl. And you're going to go in the other direction. All right, and go. Side lunge, basically doing a single-legged squat. Stand up, do a curl. I'm going to do it sideways. We don't have a whole lot of room. So that side lunge, back on the heel, like you're doing a squat, right? Stand up, strong curl, other direction. Come on, guys, you got this. 5 seconds. All right, time is up for that one. All right, ninja climbers. So these are basically mountain climbers with a pop squat. So let me show you really quick. Plank position. 4, 3, 2, 1. Pop squat in. Back into plank. 4 mountain climbers. You guys ready? And go. 4, 3, 2, 1 mountain climbers. Pop in. Back. Lower impact. Step into your squat instead of jumping. Guys, you've got options. Focus on your plank. Focus on bringing those knees to chest the best you can. And then focus on your squat. Doesn't have to be a jump-in squat. It can be a step-in squat. So yeah, this is our cardio move. So if you've got the speed, you've got a little extra stamina right now, go for it. All right, time is up. Ninja climbers. I feel like that's something Shaun T would come up with, but he didn't, so I don't know. Bent row, single kickback. All right, here we go. Double move again. So feet hip width apart. You're going to hinge at the hips. You've got a row, elbows in, one kickback, other side kickback, back down. Okay, you guys ready? And go. Row, squeeze the back muscles, kick back on one side tricep, kick back on the other. Bring it down. So your spine is super flat during this move. Your core is tucked in. You're sitting back on your heels. Core stability is super important with this move because otherwise you're going to be like this and you're going to start to feel pain in your lower back. If you start to feel discomfort in your lower back, stand up, reset, and do it again. Come on, 5 seconds. All right, time's up. Well done, you guys. All right, weighted bridges. So this is the one where we're going to be resting our weights on our hips. This is when I really wish I did not have metal weights. All right, we're going to lie on our back. Feet are going to be hip width apart, maybe a little wider. We're going to lift, and we're going to lower with the weights on our hips, and go. You can always do one heavy weight instead of two. Just make sure that you are Being challenged right now, you guys. So a little extra challenge. On the heels, toes are not on the floor. That's going to engage your calf muscles and your hamstrings a little bit more. Make sure you are doing a little extra hold up top. Squeeze those glutes. Nice job, you guys. These are major booty burners, major hamstring burners. 3, 2, and rest. All right, you guys. We are doing squat jumps. We're going to come on up. Just like it sounds. We've done these tons of times. You're going to squat and jump, or squat and press. And go. So make sure you're landing, if you're jumping, toe, ball, heel. So basically, no flat-footed landings. Basically, not really hearing your feet hit the floor. Land as soft as you can to be safe. Now your options, squat and press. Doesn't have to be a jump. Still working the same muscles, just less impact and rest. Hey guys, we've got one more round. We're gonna go through block 3 one more time, and then we're done. Hey, I promised y'all a shorter workout. This one's a little bit shorter. Okay, here we go. T push-ups. Grab those lighter weights. That's longer than 15 seconds. All right, wide stance for your push-up. Push-up, side plank, reach up. Let's go. Last time for this move. This is definitely one of those moves that you're probably trying to talk yourself out of and telling yourself, I cannot reach to the side like that. All you're doing is bringing that weight up your body and right over your shoulder. You don't want to be way back here. You can do this. If you're feeling uncomfortable and not confident in your core strength, put those knees down. You got one knee on the floor. When you turn, you're still in side plank. Come on, guys. All right, we're done with that one. Nice job, you guys. All right, side lunge and curl. Probably can go a little bit heavier with your weights here, or not. Guys, strength training is strength training. Using weights is gonna build those muscles, burn those calories, grow some lean muscle. Let's do this. Sorry, I gotta go sideways for this one. Side lunge, stand up, hammer curl. Super focused, you guys. Come on. Last time for this move. Come on, make sure you're way back on that heel. Three, 2, and rest. Yes. All right, ninja climbers. Let's do that one more time, all right? So remember, you got 4 mountain climbers, and then you got a pop squat in. All right, team, let's do this. High plank, and go. 4 mountain climbers, hop into squat, back in. Lower impact, mountain climbers, step in, step back. Guys, these cardio moves, we're really trying to work hard. We're really trying to sweat it out. You do not need to be moving fast during these strength moves, but right now, this is your time to show yourself what you got for speed. So get it done. Come on. 5 seconds. All right. Done with that one. Moving on to bent row single kickback. All right. I gotta catch my breath here. All right, guys. Here we go. Grab those weights. Feet hip width apart. here we go. We're going to hinge forward, row, kick back on one side, kick back on the other, and release. So in both moves, those elbows are right up against your side. They are super close by. Squeeze the back muscles, and then you're squeezing the triceps, back of the arms. Come on, guys, take your time with this. Is your navel tucked in? Just had to remind myself too. We focus so much on the moves, sometimes we forget about our core. Come on, you guys. And rest. That's a tough one. Nice job. Got it done. All right, weighted bridges. On our backs. Guys, we got this move and then squat jumps, and we're done. Come on. Let's get it. All right, weights on your hips, feet hip width apart, and go. So you're trying to get your feet as close to your bottom as you can without having to go forward on your toes. If you're way out here, you're probably going to feel a little bit more in your knees, and it maybe won't feel as difficult on your glutes. So go ahead and bring those feet in closer to your butt. Make sure your arms aren't doing the work here, guys. Your hands are just holding the weights there. Extra squeeze up top, ugly butt, and then release. Come on, team. Oh yeah, feeling the burn. All right, time's up. We got some squat jumps. Weights are done. Slide those weights over. Gather that mental toughness to finish up this last move. We've got squat jumps. In 3, 2, let's go. Squat, jump. You got speed? Go for it. Lower impact, press and squat. Guys, come on, this is it. End of your Wednesday workout. Come on, team, come on. Mental toughness. Even if it burns, try to keep moving. 3, 2, yes. Give yourselves a pat on the back for showing up for yourself. Middle of the week workout, sometimes harder than Monday workout. Nice job, guys. I'm gonna give you a few seconds. I'm gonna give myself a few seconds to catch my breath. Get some water, and then we are going to cool down. Not so bad, right? I'd say about that was less than 45 minutes of work. Remember, we started a little bit late, so. Okay, here we go. We're gonna stand it up. We're gonna cool down. Please stick around if you can. Super important to stretch those muscles out. So we're gonna start with a standing knee pull. You're gonna pull those knees into your chest, alternating nice and slow. I know balancing might be a little tricky right now. Legs are tired. Hopefully you're feeling good, nice and sweaty, burned off some of that building stress. All right, guys, nice wide stance. We're gonna put our hands on our thighs. We're gonna hinge forward. You're gonna keep those legs as straight as you can without locking your knees, okay? So keep those knees slightly bent. And keep your head above your heart too. We're gonna keep that wide stance. We're gonna hold a lunge on one side. If you feel limber, you can go ahead and put those hands to the floor. Switch sides. We're going to bring those hands center. We're going to tuck our chin to chest. We're going to roll it up slowly. Once we get up, we're going to walk our feet in, grab an ankle, quad stretch. A good amount of squats and lunges today. Got to stretch these out. switch. Ooh. Good to have a wall next to you just in case. Alright, you guys, go ahead and grab an elbow. We are going to try to bring the palm of your hand to the middle of your back. That will really get that tricep. And switch. We're going to bring our hands behind our back. We're going to pull down, open up the chest, pull back the shoulders. Hands out front. Roll the shoulders back, stand up nice and tall, squeeze the shoulder blades together in the back. Alright guys, while I stand, so let's take a big deep breath. Big inhale. Be thankful for a healthy, strong body and a healthy, strong brain that keeps showing up for yourself. Way to go, guys. Way to get your self-care in on Wednesday. Way to sweat it out. You guys were awesome. I know you were. Thanks for joining as always. Hope you guys have a great Wednesday, and maybe I'll see some of you guys for Insanity the rest of the week. Have a great Wednesday, you guys.